Cynthian, congrats on the first. Where did I leave my phone? Is the question. Yeah, in my hand is where it is.
What's 9 plus 10?
21 months. Thank you, Altix. Thanks to Hydrate, Hello Mammon, Dukes, Dino, Jackson, Derillo, Little Steffo, Hi Guy, Hey Dynamic, Jula, Fat Most,
At most.
Influx, thanks so much for the 8 months. Got OpenGD. I had my PNG tuber program crash every program on my computer just before I started stream, so I'm really hoping that doesn't happen again. Yeah, so weekly.
Hello Zeronium, good luck on atmos. I'm shitting NGL.
Good luck on asthma. Thanks Yoshi Kid for the 6 months. I feel like we have... Okay, Crisis. We have all these, like, mythic rated levels that just came out, and Robtop decides to make the weekly some random feature demon. You're no longer Tortoise Lamau, you're just Tortoise. So I gotta warm up. I only have like a few more days of playing the daily I have to do until I have that 365 day achievement. And then I just gotta get to moon grinding and list grinding apparently. Chroma something? This is Chroma 4. I really thought I was going to be head hitting, and that's why the yellow orbs were there. Not that they were fake.
What the hawk you are?
Alright, you're banned. You're banned, kid. Thanks for the 20 months. This is my warm-up for today. I almost clicked those again. Help me, please. Okay. I'm getting confused. Pay the weekly for 5 years without missing one. It would be an achievement. We'll get to atmos. I still need to learn. I'm doing this as a warm-up. Warm-up. It's warm-up time, guys. Are you cold? Let's warm it up. That was kind of close. I should have done an extra click. I'm just dangerous like that. Oh wait, I have this. Wow, that really made me nervous, to be honest, guys. Happy birthday, Rax. Now, yeah.
Hey guys.
Sam Human. Thanks so much for the 3 months. Hello, Yusuf.
Money.
Money. No one thanks for the 16 months. Alright, we're warmed up. Are we? Alright, I'll play my own level. Thought that was a Tomos. Why does everyone keep saying Atomos? Is it Atomos? Is it in my title? Atomos. Who fucked up my run? That was Joe / Easter Bunny. I'm still learning up. Yeah, I'm atomosing. Awesome new 24-hour stream highlights. I can't wait to make a new video. Hello, Dunderhead. Hello, DJ. You are secretly Wither Killer 566. Thanks for the gifts up to Fortnite. I can show you the part before it in a second. I want to do this part though. Bro, it's too hard for me. There we go. No. This part. No music run? There it is. Next to the kiss up to Roblox. There we go. That part's not very hard. That part is very hard. You can do a no clip on that whole level. Okay, man. I'm dying 7 times already. And 16 deaths of poop. Anyways, I should probably stop. But what if I don't?
Zeronium Lollipop 19 months pregnant.
Thank you. Epic run incoming. Fuck. Freddie, thanks for the 19 months. I appreciate that. When did I even start recording? I'm not even ready to... Okay. I'm 13 minutes deep, and I just okay. We're gonna get an atmos start position going here. All right, so we're gonna learn atmos today, and I'm scared because this level has its issues. But I think for the most part, I'm just going to learn it today. Let the muscle memory seep into my fingies overnight and worry about the rest of it the next week. Next week? Tomorrow. That's kind of how that goes, I think. Kind of bad is like an understatement for what I've heard for this level. I'm hoping it's good though, but like I've heard that it's terrible, trash, garbage. And it's really second half heavy apparently. Oh yeah, here's a randomized section. There's actually 2 different paths you can go down. So I don't know how to learn that quite yet, but you know, I made a whole level with this song and I still didn't know any of the words in this song. Rotate trigger are in touch mode AF is such a real thing to be writing. All right. Oh, one thing I need is the let me just open this up real quick, and I can't. All right, we're doing the gracefully. We're disabling all the start positions. Cool. I think I need more start positions, but we'll get there. Right now, I'm just going to make the reward real quick so you can change the copyable name. I'm going to speedrun. Change Atmos copy name. Save. Enable. Unpause. Explanatin in decryption. I have text length limit. Alright, here we go. Let's learn Atmos. I don't want to play from 0, actually. How am I lagging this bad? Okay, that's the last cube. I don't think I'm gonna struggle with that one, at least, if I had to guess. This, okay, now we immediately jump one start position back into what's considered like the hardest region of the level. Specifically, there's a wave at like 72 or something. I know I don't have the right percentages on this copy, but maybe it'll be obvious when I get there. This wave, this is the wave I've seen everyone call like top 1 demon wave. It doesn't seem that bad. Okay. Hey, Kutakun. I mean, if it's like, if that's the hardest part of this whole level, then I'm good, you know? This is actually my first list demon since Jesse Pinkman. I was gonna say Deimos, and then I realized I'd be Jesse Pinkman. Ew, I hate UFO black orbs into clicks. Like that. You shouldn't do that, in my opinion. Thanks to hydrate. It's giving Citra. You just realized this is my first demon? I know, it's like... It's hard to be jumping like this, but I think I got it personally. Darn it, don't you see the SU gravity portal in the wave? Who could design in such a way? I would never make gameplay like that, especially with a level with the same song. That's ridiculous. Why would I do that?
Hello Zoggy, I'm at work but I'm just stopping in to say Maruchan instant lunch ingredients: enriched wheat flour niacin, reduced titan, thiamine mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, vegetable oil, contains one or more of the following, canola, go.
Thanks, Daysmoon, for the 31 months. I appreciate the words of wisdom. Is this really what you're supposed to do here? It's like the weirdest gameplay ever. Guys, I'm at the last ship in Crystal. Go. Guys, I'm at the last cube in Crystal. Go. Guys, I'm gonna get to the last jump in Crystal. I beat Crystal. This seems like really fun so far. I don't know. I hope I like it. If everyone else I know I've seen play this hates it, you know. Crystal verified. GG. Nine to 100 GG. Shit. Oh, the evil slopes of Doomical. They screwed me over, in my opinion. Geometry challenge real. Yes, hello. Welcome to the stream. I really like that dual spider. It's very satisfying. Alrighty, I think we're good, you know? Glitchton is always watching. What did I miss about Glitchton? This feels like if Crystal was Daydream. This feels like if Crystal was any decently decorated. I don't know how Crystal... I've seen Crystal in like some of those like... We ranked all the extreme demons and here's the top 50 and then there's Crystal. It's like, wow, Crystal is like so mid, guys. What are we doing? I like Crystal. Well, what's a hater of me? It makes sense. I feel like even if it was like the best gameplay ever, Lolwa would still hate it because he just has the bias. I don't know, man. I think we go a little too far back for my liking. I hate Lolwa. There's never been a friendly vibe there. Okay, I learned this part. I think I can do this to 100. Give me a couple hours, maybe.
My Seo device started double-clicking and void-clicking at the same time the day before my K70 is supposed to arrive. Are you kidding?
No, 1 day without GD? What are you gonna do? Into the 6 months prime. I appreciate that. Anyways, if I were to honestly rate Crystal on like a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a solid 4. But I think a lot of people give it like a 7. That blew up pretty hard. It's weird playing another level with this song though. Crystal's been doing it like only extreme with it for a very long time. Which is impressive for a Camellia song that was on Newgrounds this whole time. Song rep. I don't think Crystal's any song rep. I think it just happens to be like blue. I mean, it's Crystal. I don't think it's that impressive. Who made this fuck-ass gameplay right here? It's so weird. That was pretty good, though. Alright, you got me. I'm gonna go no-clip Crystal now. Let's play it on full detail, maybe. Make it look a little bit better. Listen. This was hard. Ah, 21. Bam, bam. Yeah, Crystal is an anti-CBF by accident. It's just a bug that'll kill you sometimes if you're using click between frames. Thanks for the hydrate. Sorry, I'm addicted to my own level. I died. I have to leave. Back to... What is this level called? Atmos! It's called Diamond Disco. People keep saying Diamond Dance. That's the name of the fucking Sakupan Circles Wave X2 challenge. Or is it 3 or 4? I literally don't even remember. Oh, GG. It's just one? Oh, it was the original. What did they call the ×2 one? Anyways, I did a... I don't know what run this is yet. Boom! 70 to 100. Next. Oh, we got lag. I love lag. I feel like something's wrong here. Nope. The gameplay seems kind of poop in this part, though. I'm not gonna lie, what the heck? Parkour civilization! Me when the parkour villain gets released. This gameplay sucks! Okay. No, I started this level 5 days ago, but I'm jumping to it from an insane demon, so it's really taking me a long time. The music sync is just off in this part. It's kind of nutties. Also, I didn't mean insane demon. I meant insane. Ours is an insane. Honestly, it's pretty fun, actually. I lied. Everything bad that I said about that part, it's not truthful. This transition seems really bad, though. The fuck? Oh, my mini wave hit the undual and went down here. Yeah, cool. Okay, I need to stop holding in that transition anyway. It's not a bad habit. I mean, it's not a good habit. Honestly, I think I do need to hold. I just need to do it at the right angle because for some reason, like, the transition is a bit buggy. And sometimes I just come out as a mini cube. So I need to, like, really be like... If I do it from down there, it works. Sometimes. Like, sometimes it'll still break on me. Wow, this is fucking stupid. Nice transition, bro. Maybe that's just a start position bug. Can all your badges and name look like an unpleasant gradient? Okay. Green, red, orange. This part's pretty good. I think it's fun, but the lag is the worst part of this part. I'll play on LDM if the rest of the level lags lags me under 240 like this. Okay, I did the part though. Next. Oh, it's the crystal drop part. It's like halfway through this level. This level is laggy, Jesus. On my god computer, this is what's happening to me? What's the goal there? I need to play in half speed because it's lagging too much. Oh. Same gravity dual wave in a crystallized level? This might be a crystal copy, guys. They jacked all my shit with this freaking level, man. I'm suing? You guys think I can sue? Legal grounds? You'll be hearing from my lawyers soon, Marwick. Lawyers calling, accept decline. Not just lawyer. Just lawyer is calling. Fine. There you go. Dude, this is very similar to a part in the first drop of crystal. I actually think they stole all my shit, not gonna lie. This is getting /SRS. I'm gonna DM Marwick after stream and tell them to take down this level. Bam, 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 bam. Stop jumping into the wall! Jesus Christ, man. That first drop part is so hard because the sync is like non-existent, really. Oh my god, the lag is terrible. I'm gonna like have a headache. The inconsistent frame rate is gonna kill me. Let's see how LDM looks. Let's see how LDM runs. Dude, I thought I was in congregation for a second there. I am locked to 240. I still can't do this part. This is a difficulty right here. This level's pretty hard. Weird to think that it's a list demon. It's hanging on by a thread on the list right now. What am I even dying to? My wave is dying? Hold. Yeah, they just saved Sika tries from dying, which is funny. Atmos is like 147, I think. Oh, Jaja.
Hi Zerum, how are you today? Also, what's your favorite type of bungee?
Hello, sliding 8600 bits. I'm good. My favorite type of bungee? All the dwarves. Thank you for asking. The lag simulator. I want to beat it on full detail, but I'm honestly I'm not opposed to failing on that either. I mean, everyone calls the hardest part the part at like 72, the wave especially. So like, and I don't lag there, so I can deal with the lag with the rest of it maybe. We'll see. Cut to me in the future playing on LDM. It'd be great. Every time I say cut to the future, I end up cutting it out of the video entirely because nothing ever happens. John Shake. What's up? Troll face over that paragraph right there. I like the troll faces. This is like, this is the new subtle, like, what is it called? Subtle, I forgot the word. Foreshadowing? Subtle, yeah, you know, the trend. I've been doing that for years. Because every time I say something and it's not true, you already know, there's a troll face on the screen. I've DM'd Joe with that message, thank you. What if I put a troll face over that? Well, then it was a lie, clearly. I don't use it for lies. I use it for when I predict something and it doesn't come true.
Zeronium, Onenium, Tunium, where's 3nium? Haha, just a little gag. Happy Thanksgiving everyone in the north.
Oh, thank God. Jules, 34 months. Thank you. I can't believe you're going to hit 36 months by the end of the year. Thanks for the tier 3 once again. I forgot it's Canadian Thanksgiving. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving, guys. I'm going to do this part on LDM for a little bit. I think I can do it in full detail though, but I'm just going to learn it at least in LDM. Thanks for the hydrate. Or I just want to do this run in LDM. Oh, but the smoothness is incomparable. Tempting to switch to LDM. Permanently. Oh God. I feel like Adam from the Bible. Adam? Ram die Bible. There, I did that first drop part. GG. Let us continue our learning journey. This is the crystal. This is the crystal start section. Dude, the duel is like... it's like a weird asymmetrical structure. It's like one of those duels that has symmetrical game, like symmetrical stuff, but then the structuring is asymmetrical. Oh my God. These things can be fun and cool, but like when you actually have to play them, sometimes it just sucks ass. But we'll see about this one. Hello, Manny. Hey, Loki sucks penis? But like, that's whatever, man. Let me break it down for you real quick. I mean, even just on like a regular basis, sorry. The center of the dual wave does not line up with the center of this structure, making the timing for this wave more tight than the timing for the top wave. By principle. I freaking hate everything. Alright, this is gonna be one of those levels though where like, look at this part right here. All I do is like spam in the middle, I guess. I have to have a really good dual wave spam. It'll be like Sizzlack, you know? We'll rank all the victors. It's kind of easier not to, like, if I don't overlap them, it's more visually clear. So I'm gonna have the worst one, probably. Unfortunately, there was like 2 of them. Yeah, we'll rank all 2 Atmos victors. Highest BPM I've reached, well, on recording 80. 180, sorry, not 80. Highest BPM I've reached is 80. There it is, guys. Oh, new record. Let's go. Faithful, thanks so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. I hate this dual wave. Above average. Bam, bow, and you. Done. I did that part. GG. Next part. This is not even close to where I put my start position. You telling me? Oh, maybe the whole gameplay moves down. It's such a troll. Three. Okay, I still need 2 more blocks. Why would you ever continue to type something that you think will get you banned from the chat? What do you do here? Oh, icy windy. Because you got banned from Antrim because you said he was racing Zeronium. Yeah, you're right. That's a good reason to get banned, because we're not racing. We never were racing. You put two people against each other that aren't against each other. Now you're calling us enemies or nemesises in my chat. Why do you think we're enemies? We're friends. And people making us not friends is what the real bad problem is. I like friends. We're all friends. I see the vision, but I don't. In there. Okay, you die in there. Just like that. Where's it? Okay, it says go down. So to go down, you go here. Oh, and then you fall up. Okay. I think the up and the randomized part is probably kind of easy. I need it to randomize again so I can go up. But I don't know where it randomizes. See, it says down again. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh, I accidentally pulled out my headphone cord just a little bit, and it was only playing in my left ear. Bam, bam, bam. That build up is way harder than I thought it'd be, just because of the asymmetrical aspect. Okay, so this is definitely how it transitions. Bam, bam, bam. That robot jump, or I don't know. No, there's no bad robot jump here. This is actually a pretty good part, I think, so far. I want to learn how to go up, though. Well, I know how to go up, I think. I just haven't gotten to go up yet. Nice. Just gonna learn the next part. Interesting. Does God listen to Brat? It's a valid question that we need to know the answer to, really. The world's actually in a pretty bad place now because God's just having a brat somewhere. Not really paying attention. Well, apparently I've already learned the harder half of the level, so this stuff does seem kind of easy. Relatively to some of the other stuff. Dude, this is tripping me out. The gameplay's like moving down. It sounds like it says Oy vey. What are the lyrics to Crystal? Listen, I know that word. That's the only lyric I included in my level. Wavy, you know? A spider click is scary mode. That's a hard click. Wait, you gotta just make the timing better for yourself. There you go. Breakdown. The fuck? Not the scary click again. Dun, dun. This song is almost as good as The Sick of It by KSI, streaming Najal on Spotify. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it snows. I slid in and it froze. Why you brown? Racists be like.
From the screen to the ring to the pen to the king, where's my crown? That's my bling, always drama when I ring.
Think of the 8 months. Another part in the bag, GG! I'm just so good at this game. This level's so long. I mean, honestly, this is why I started Crystal, where this level starts at like 40. Because, like, did you really need to build to this part of the song? You can barely even hear it. I did it. Everybody's free. And last part is the first cube, question mark? Seems to be another easy part. This all might have a little bit of a side scroller at the start to deal with. Yeah, looks like we got a side scroller demon, guys. Sit through the auto for 16 minutes and then play the world's worst asymmetrically structured duel before the hardest drop in the whole game? Welcome to Atmos. I'm still worried about... not this. I'm worried about this part. The dual wave especially. The dual wave only, actually. I'm fine with the dual ship. I'm doing it the way I usually don't do it, and I'm getting confused. Okay, that's... okay. Do you prefer having an almost unfailable start or finish? I don't know. This level has both, actually. The last part's easier than the first part. This portal click is the hardest thing for me right now. Not the second one, just this one. Oh my goodness. Mr. Lunchbox is back in the stream rating time. Welcome. I've just finished learning this list demon known as Atmos. Yeah, this level is very pretty visually. That click is impossible, bro. I think it's fun so far, but I could go any which direction once I'm done with it. I'm usually okay with second half heavy levels because as long as they're consistent. I mean, I just like getting progress from zero more than anything. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna add another start position. One more. I thought I would need more than the 8 I have now. And I do just one, though. I have no idea where I am. Am I even in a part? No, I'm just in like extra deco land. To be cleaned up, it says. Oops. What's Atmos? Is it in my title to say Atmos? Oh, I didn't disable it. Bro. Did I mistype that? Or did one of my mods do that? Oh wow, okay. I figured. It was not on purpose. I just like woke up. No, that was never an on purpose thing. I'm naming this video, "This Extreme Demon Stole My Level." 1 million views. Super buff crystal? Why did 2 people say that? You guys need to understand that the super buffed name can only apply to certain levels. Just because it uses the same song is harder does not make it a super buffed crystal. I mean, you're right, it did steal the gameplay. That's why I'm gonna name it "This Stole From Me." Which is even, it's a more fun lie. Bro, I suck. This is like the last part of the level right here.
Should name your video "Lawsuit Pending."
It's the 100 bits. Bro, I can't hit these fucking jumps. That was early. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's the last click of the level right there. This is an inconsistent transition with the ship where you can either be really high or really low. I'm struggling with that one. I saw someone else come in here early and be like, this level is so setup based. I see what they mean. There's a lot of things like that. I like this level so far, yes. Thanks for the hydrate. This is Atomic Cannon Prime. Lieb took the series in a new direction. This first jump here, the like slopes really like to mess you up. Listen, okay, so I want to do the drop in 2 runs, which means getting to 70 from whatever the drop percent is. And then I'll just get some new best from 0 and call it a day. Dude, that spike blends in with the background. I could get to the drop from 0. Well, I would just need to pass the duel right before the drop. I think that's the thing that's going to kill me, at least for a little bit. This part is really hard with full detail. If I restart my game and it's better, then I don't know, maybe that'll be it. This fucking drop duel is just kind of shit. I think it's the blocks. No, the blocks? The lag. I hate the lag. I hate the lag. GG. No! I'm gonna check the object part of this count. Alright, we're gonna select all left. And then we're gonna do another selection and do some math. Holy fuck. Okay, there's 185k left of that. And there's 112k, 113k. This part is about 70,000 objects. This part alone is almost the 2.1 freaking object limit, bro. Nice. Okay, I did drop to 70, which is only about 15% of the level, meaning that the drop in this level is where? 55-ish? Well, I don't think the orb is hard anymore. I found it hard because I was looking at the bottom ship before. And now I don't because I started looking at the top ship. And I don't know, literally just looking at a different ship visually made it super free for me to just do that every time. pretty much just hold with the top ship until you hit the portal, and then you do a little click, and then you're through. I really want to practice the other direction in this part, but I haven't gotten it. No, it says to go down again. I might need to start from like way back for it to change. Let's do a practice run from the beginning then. See if I can get a different one. At the spider. I've just gone down every time. Which is funny, because the Barrent was talking about this part too, and said that they got up every single time they played this level. Yeah, you guys took all the up, bruh. Hello? I got left with down. Bro, I hate this fucking spider, I can't even lie. I think the timings are just bad. Oh, up. I got up. I'm so excited to see what up looks like. Oh, and then I got sent back up. Yay, this was so cool. I loved it. Thank you. Thank you, Marwick. This level is cool, but I can see why it only has 11 victors. You need like a good computer, so even on LDM, the level is pretty laggy. This level's got a barrier to entry. It's too low on the list for list grinders to be playing it. It's probably too unbalanced for most people that aren't very good to be interested in it. Okay, this is a buffer now, and I'm playing from 0, so I'm gonna assume that's a buffer click. What is that? That's gross. Okay, honestly, I don't think I'll get very far today, but we'll just throw in some attempts from the beginning. Bake the muscle memory for the nighttime and come back tomorrow and see how it goes. Let's go. Three. I died at the first timing. I really like that this level has a really long intro cutscene. It makes it even better. 5. Oh, you're not supposed to jump. 6. Was not 21. I gotta take off my hoodie real quick. There we go. Highest BPM of the stream is me getting up slightly. I sit here and do nothing, and then I suddenly jolt my body, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna panic now. Heart rate 200. Oh, fuck it. How long is this beginning? It's freaking 3% before you click. And then I missed the orb, and I have to do the thing again. Fuck. Oh, I love Atmosphere by Void Squad. Atmosphere clears. It's like the worst level ever, but it's my favorite. Which one has more oxygen? This one's definitely got more active plant life going on, I feel. It's definitely giving off an atmospheric, oxygenic, because that's a word probably not, vibe. It brings a breathable air vibe that Atmosphere doesn't really have. In fact, Atmosphere actually ends in space, where you would not be able to breathe on your own. I guess this level also does go to space, huh? You know what? We'll call it even on the space front. Once I get good at this first part, it's going to be over for this level, just so you know. Yeah, but I might beat this on LDM. Because like I'm literally playing like this basic ass first cube part and I'm still dropping half my frames. And the drop just isn't worth it to play on lag. I'll try a restart. I'll play on full detail for at least today. I'll let you know the deal tomorrow. I forgot to click. I don't play anything with shakes on anymore. It's so... I fucking hate shakes. Shakes make the game feel like it runs at a lower FPS just because of how often the shake updates. That's what shakes do to me. Like your game can theoretically be running at 240, but if the shake like makes your screen change 60 times per second, it makes it look like your game's on 60 for a little bit. And I'm like, it always makes me feel like I'm dropping 100 frames, but I'm not losing any. And that's besides the point that it hurts my head and makes it visually annoying to look at. The shake trigger is... it has its uses. I don't think I'm going to be putting any in my new level, though. I don't think Crystal has any either. I did put one in Heat Crave. That level's dead. What happened to him? He died. Fuck. Turtle does have a shake trigger, and it's probably the best shake trigger in the game. We found the one defining feature that makes this different from Crystal, is that Crystal doesn't have any shake triggers. Besides that, they're at the exact same level. I honestly think the Art of the Blade shouldn't be rated just for the one simple factor that it requires you to use shakes. Which is now, well, I guess back in 2.1. No, you could literally always turn it off. That's like such a weird case scenario. It's an extreme demon. I think it gets away with it just because it's really, really hard. If it was like a medium demon, it'd be the most fucking BS garbage ever. I'm so glad I didn't beat the Art of the Blade before it got updated. I haven't beaten it at all, but if I beat it before it got updated, I would have had to beat it again in a way harder version as well. And I already hated the first version. It got buffed before it was rated. No, it was super buffed. I think the old version is still up. On Kyoto's account or something. No, that like for example, like the last swing part was super duper easy on the old version. I think that's the part that got the biggest buff. I think the memory is like identical though. They might have changed it just because the civilization event ended and was like, all right, let's give everyone a new pattern, but I don't think they did. Was Swing Link prismatic? No, it was hard. It was just one of the easiest sections ever. No, they thought I was, they literally, it was kind of a fucking annoying thing because everyone did this thing. Because we figured out how to beat the Art of the Blade, you know, because it has like the secret memory stuff. Our team figured out how to beat it. So I started playing it. I got 40. And everyone was like, oh, GG, this guy's already going to beat it before Kyoto can beat Random Access Memory. And then I went to bed and woke up and they beat Random Access Memory. Because it was the Art of the Blade was so bad, unbalanced, and completely underrated in difficulty. They thought I was gonna beat it in like 4 seconds after we figured out how to do the thing. But no, the entire like first third of the Art of the Blade is still like the same difficulty as it was in the old version. And I hate it. It's terrible. What are these deaths? Well, honestly, I did get to 40. I literally could have beaten it. Like, I passed, like, that's all the difficulty in the old version for sure. I don't think they buffed the ball at 40. I think it's the same. I mean, that's where I died. I died to one of the double clicks. Yeah, but since the second half was easier, if I could have just gotten to the wave memory, high chance I would have beaten it. And we would have won money. Money. I don't think I have a single clip of me playing the Art of the Blade. I don't remember though. $24. That was a terrible death. GG, new best. Yeah, I was in a Stallion video. We recorded it like 2 months ago now, but I don't think it came out still. I have a special hatred for the Art of the Blade, considering it was a main attraction in an event I was in. And it's not even that it made me lose, it's just that I hate it so much for its gameplay and the situation around it. That event was not meant to make good levels, and that's the truth. That event was designed to make shitty levels. That's why every single level in that event got updated. But they updated the Art of the Blade to be worse after it was fucking over. I guess worse they made it more balanced. They didn't actually like make it worse. but they made it harder. Hello, Remystified. You want to say Edmonton? I swear nothing will happen to you if you do so. Reese's potentially is probably the next, like, worst. And honestly, I don't think Luchaverse or Random Access Memory are that good even after the updates. Random Access Memory is broken, actually, still. It's possible, just, like, really bad on 2.2. There's Ram by James. Flyway. Yeah, that level's cool as hell though. But really, really fucking hard too. Gateway. I have not beaten Gateway. Flyway. I didn't take that long in it. I mean, to be fair, for its difficulty, it only took me 1 day. I think that's pretty impressive. It was like an entire stream. Yeah, dude, and that level's hard. I thought it was easy extreme, so I put it on my extreme demon wheel. That's why it took so long. Well, like relatively, I guess. I hit the blue orb. 38. GG on the progress Serenium. I'm kind of impressed I passed that one spider just before this first try because I'm really bad at it. I also had a feeling I was going to mess up the randomizer path first try. But I didn't even get to see. Ugh, I'm kind of upset about that now, not gonna lie. I want to get to Crystal on this level. My next goal is to get to Crystal. Okay, that click. I thought I was gonna die to it for sure. That click is stupid. This is my first day in Atmos, yes. Just started today, yeah, 2 hours ago even. I don't know. The Art of the Blade is like the... Okay, you want to know my levels I hate? Like, the two I haven't beaten that I hate so much, the Art of the Blade and Glissy Bozo Land. The two that are rated and I've beaten that I hate so much are Promethean and Oddsey. Those are like the 4 horsemen of the Zeronium. What's funny is Coco got a recently rated like easy or extreme that I've seen people label as the most broken level in the game. Which is funny because, yeah, makes sense. Glitzy Bozo Land was probably one of the worst gameplay creations I've ever played in my whole life. So if anyone was gonna make something labeled as that, it would be Coco. And I love Loading to Fishwasher, even though it's the laggiest level in the whole game. But Coco has made some really interesting things. No, haven't played Sticks for Bones yet. It's Lori. Thanks for the raid 4. Or maybe you're just Lore with 2 E's, I don't know. It was the one stream. I decided to draw, like I got 90 in one stream, which you think would be really good. But the ending was so bad, like I don't even know if I ever did 90 to 100. Like that's kind of how broken it was. I think I got it in 2 runs. But like I never did another run to 100 because it was so hard to do the ending. That's why when I got 90, I said I still wasn't close to beating it, which was true. I would have to get extremely lucky. Okay, I'm getting a bit of a headache now, so I think it's time for me to take my leave. Good progress on Atmos, I think. I have it in like 4 runs. And tomorrow I'll probably get it in 2 runs. And I think I'll beat it by Thursday. Okay guys, thanks for coming to Atmos stream number 1. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That was mostly for the video, but I am gonna leave now. My head hurts. LDM next day, I will decide. I think if I'm feeling LDM, if I'm trying to do like drop to 100 and I'm feeling LDM, yeah, I think I'm gonna turn it on. It's really, really bad. I like the level. I thought it'd be worse for sure. But I don't want to sit through lag. I really don't. I think I've sat through enough lag on stuff recently. I'm just over that. No, even my mega computer can't handle it. That's how you know it's really, really laggy. I beat EOD in full detail. EOD is way less laggy than Atmos. I'll be doing the Yangere in full detail, hopefully. I've seen someone else try to beat it in full detail and they had to use LDM too because it was too bad for them. I don't know how good of the computer they have, but I would love to beat that level in full detail. What do you mean Mr. Lunchbox is streaming? Didn't he just raid me earlier? Okay, he's doing a subscriber only stream. I can't raid that. No, they have like a mod in game. You know, like one of those game mods that like makes your clicks have a noise. It's so disturbing to me because you watch their stream, they click and then the click sound plays in game with like a very tiny delay. So it gives off this really disgusting mushy sound. You hear it?
Am I gonna miss the coin?
So I know you guys couldn't see it, but I think without sound it's even funnier. I like muted the stream Frame 1 of death. Am I gonna miss the coin? The loudest death sound you've ever heard in your whole life. Okay, who should I raid? I was thinking Diamond Splash is a good default.
Go, at least it might have been something harder.
This guy's playing Carnage mode. Someone clip that. I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna raid out though. You'll watch Carnage mode? Okay. And give this treble PKGD of +1 viewer. Thank you, Elvazario. Alright, I'm gonna wait for them to die. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow. With more ammos. Yeah, I saw the iceberg you're working on. I'd love to talk about it like tomorrow on stream maybe. And then if I put the iceberg in the video, then I can make the iceberg itself a tier 1 on the iceberg. Anyways, I think that's hilarious. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget.